Please keep the flashlight turned off.
And welcome to a very different experience. And this, I'm here at Wookey Hole Resort. I'm actually right at the entrance to the cave. I'm about to go in. I'm really looking forward to seeing all the different areas inside of here. And there's a wide variety of other different attractions, including a 4D cinema. So that's a new dark ride. And there's also a dinosaur walkthrough and lots more. Just entering into the cave system. It's obviously the main attraction here. And I can't wait to see what is inside on this tour of Wookey Hole itself. Water eroding that. Lower than the other bit. It goes up into the distance.
story. Over there.
I've just come out of the Wookey Hole cave experience. That was really impressive. There's some really large structures inside, and then you get to see all above and all the little pools of water in there. There's a few information boards as well, and like things that happen. There's like the cheese bit where it's all being kept inside part of the cave. There's some good lighting in there. There's all different rock forms as well, different structures. There's even a bit where you can see like running water in that ravine section near the end. That's like almost the big finale to the experience, and that was really impressive just to see the scale of some of these rooms. That just some with really high elements and all the ravines and all that, but you've got some really low ceilings you have to sort of duck under as well. Got multiple different levels inside as well, and that just really made it, just the scale of some of these rooms is so impressive. All this natural, it's been here for thousands of years, and just to get to experience and actually go through all the different cave systems and to see a good variety of different rooms in there, that was really impressive. And it's 100% going to be the highlight of this trip.
We're here really fast.
Come out the little dinosaur walkthrough. That was pretty good. There's quite a few different dinosaurs to see here, as well as obviously at the entrance you got a couple of animatronic ones as well. So that was quite fun. It's actually quite a long walkthrough. There's quite a few, like I say, to see in there. So you do spend a little bit of time just looking at all the different dinosaurs. And there's some that are quite hidden away that you can get to see. As well, there's all different types of dinosaurs as well, so that was a really good attraction to come and see here as well. So I've just come out of the 4D Witches Laboratory. It was really the pre-show that made that. I wasn't really expecting it, but there is a pre-show to it with like the bat and the witch, and the witch is done on a screen, and you get like a phone call come up, and the witch is the bat is actually an animatronic, and it's really good actually. And that's sort of what really made the theming in there. It's all kind of an upside down room, and the story is like the bat was playing with the spells, and the room was made upside down. So that was a good plot point. The actual movie, which was The Bear and the Squirrel 4D, it was more of a it was just kind of a standalone movie, and it was all brought together with the the pre-show, and there's also like an after show with the witch coming through like the water sort of vortex, which you also see at the start of the film as you actually walk into the 4D theatre. So it was all really brought together by the pre-show, because the movie has got like magic elements in it. You've got the bear and the squirrel, and the bear gets transformed into a different animal every time they move into a different environment, and it's all like got this magic effect over it. So that's more it's all connected by really the pre-show, and how the witches it's more the sort of storyline of the pre-show, and then the movie's just like a standalone plot point, really.
Clocks down there as well. Out of the ground properly. On the floor as well. It's like a demon coming out. Getting set up on the electric chair. I mean, because there's no sound, it's even creepier. And the animatronic's quite realistic. Oh, is it?
So I just come out of the Magical Mirror Maze. It's a good sort of vintage feeling one in here. It's quite a long, it's quite fun as well. It's just next to the arcade here as well. So you can come and do it. But you've got all the lovely little designs on the pillars as well. And you've got the wizard that you go past one of the mirrors, and then the little orb lights up and you get to see the wizard behind there, which I quite like. And you've also got all these little colourful lights on the entrance and the exit. It's a really good extra thing you can come down and do. And now I'm just wrapping up this vlog from Wookey Hole and all the other attractions surrounding it. It's a fantastic experience. The caves, that was really impressive, just seeing all of those. Definitely the highlight. I mean, it's got to be. It's a huge cave system over on the cliff right at the far end, and you get to see all the different little pools of water, all the different like patterns of the rocks, which I absolutely love. And there's like huge ravines. The ceilings are really high, but you've got some areas where you have to duck under in the little low roofed sections. It's also like got different coloured lighting in there to create atmosphere, which is really good. But just going down on different levels and just seeing the pure scale of some of these rooms was really impressive. Like that first one you go into, and there's just like the big pool of water there, and you've also got the areas with a little waterfall in the ravine. Absolutely fantastic, just seeing all the different rocks and all the cave system in there. But the 4D dark ride was pretty good. The pre-show really made that with the animatronic and the screen use in there, and also the room being upside down, good theming. But the film was sort of incorporated by having the witch appear at the end, which was a bit better really. And also the film was kind of to do with magic as well, so that was pretty good. Going to the Penny Arcade, some of the animatronics in there and some of the games. The circus show as well I did go to. There's pretty good, there's quite a few acts. It's definitely worth seeing, the circus show. And it's got some dancers, some unicycles in there, and there's one with like a ball in the sky, but it sort of raises up to the top, and there's like one of the acts inside it, doing various different performances inside. So that was definitely worth a visit as well. There's different dancers with like glowing rings as well, which is pretty good to see in there. Also staying in the hotel just up there, which is really nice. Really good room in there. And it's also right next to the entrance, which makes it. The dinosaur walkthrough with the different animatronics and various different dinosaurs to see in there. I've really had a great time here. Definitely worth a visit, especially because I've never really done anything cave related before, so it was really nice to see just all of this. Absolutely brilliant. And I think what really makes the whole experience overall is just the fact there's a good variety. The caves are obviously the highlight, everything's built around them. Just really, really good attraction to go and spend a lot of time in, taking time to look at all the little like hidden craters and little details in there. The 4D experience is pretty good, showing the bear and the squirrel. It was really the pre-show that brought in all in with like summoning the Wookey witch. But obviously you did get the show, which did involve magic, because obviously you've got the bear and the squirrel, and the bear transforms into an ostrich, and they go to the savannah, transforms into a seal in the ocean, and a monkey in the jungle, and all of the different scenes. Like in the savannah, you've got the sort of lion chase scene. In the ocean, you've got like the shark chase scene, and in the jungle, you've got where the monkey's swinging from the trees. As well, there's quite a bit of movement with the seats in there as well, in all different directions. The 3D effect was pretty good as well, and obviously you've even got the little after show, I suppose, with the Wookey witch coming in through the little ripple effect on the screen, coming in at the end. So that was really, really good. The Penny Arcade, there's a few little animatronics, like the Laughing Sailor. You've got Charlie, the animatronic in there. You got the execution with the electric chair. There's the graveyard scene as well. And we also had to go in a couple of the games, like the classic Penny Falls, and also the little marble and the pinball maze game, where you've got to try and get it through the maze. So that was really good as well. And the circus show, really, really good. It's a good act. There was a couple of magic acts in there as well, with like one of them where the axe gets into the box and then the curtain comes round and then she's out of the box. And there's also one where one of them gets into a cage, and then they put the cloth over the cage, and then it comes out and there's two people in the cage. So that was really good. There's also a roller skate bit, and there's also a rope climbing section of that as well. So there's a good variety of acts to see. Some performances, some dancers, and some magic as well, which is quite different. So that's definitely worth seeing. I think just seeing all of these different attractions here really does make it. There's really a lot to do. Obviously the caves, the Penny Arcade, the circus, the dinosaur walkthrough experience as well, the 4D cinema experience, it just all adds together to make it a great day. There's enough to do in a day, definitely here, to see everything, and that makes it a fantastic experience. I did, of course, also get a couple of bits of merch while I was here. I got a Wookey Hole bear and also a Wookey Hole fridge magnet as well.